Well, another video. So the camera angle is a little bit different. My dad gave me the suggestion that I should move the camera a little bit upward instead of being downward. But, so that's how the video is going to go for today. And disregard everything back here. It's just things I need to put away. Just the thought for today that I had that I think is really applicable, especially now more than ever. And I've heard it in a quote before, and it is, if you can be in a bad mood for no reason, then what's stopping you to be in a good mood for that same reason? That one, no reason at all. And I think it's so true that it's a lot easier to give into our negative reactions to just wake up on the wrong side of the bed to say, and to just not be happy, to choose to find everything annoying, to be disappointed by little mishaps that happen through the day, or just being down person, or the opposite. Especially today, before making this video, I'm not having car problems, but I was freaking out a little bit. So I just bought my new car a few months ago. A few months ago. It feels like it's so short. A few months ago, and it was fine, it was good. And today there was a check service soon, or service engine soon, light on, and I freaked out. And I just felt so down for the moment, because I was excited for my day. And then when that came up, I just started panicking a little bit. And then I started realizing, like, what if I need to buy a new car? I don't have the money for? What if I need to? There's all these thoughts, which will get to my next point. But going through my day, I just saw for what it was. Just a mishap that happened in the day. It's something that I couldn't really control, but something that can teach me something. That's a lot of something in a sentence. But it was a lesson that I could learn. And I think I'm learning it slowly. I needed to apply. I'm glad I stopped those freaking out reactions. So the point of that story was, it led me to my next point of to choose to be in a good mood for no reason, is our difference between our thoughts and then thinking. Like I said earlier today, when I saw that whole situation happen, and it's getting fixed right now, thank goodness. But throughout that whole situation, I had a choice, because I wasn't planning to work on my car this month. I wasn't planning to take my whole morning to go to the mechanic, to get my oil changed, to get the diagnostics. But it happened, and we're gonna have things that we don't expect in our life. But the only thing we can always choose to do is choose the different perspective, having a better perception of your situation instead of reacting and giving into those negative feelings, like I was saying. So what I mean by thoughts and thinking are more of the sense of, we have hundreds of thoughts, thousands of thoughts in a day, and we can have good, bad thoughts. That's up to us to decide. But like I said, the thing that causes us for our own self-sabotage is when we start thinking of the things that we don't have control over, the possibilities that could come out in the worst way possible. And I think it can also have effects for you negatively if you do think too positive. And I'll get to that right now. Because that's the difference between our thoughts and thinking, is that our thoughts are just spontaneous. We have a great idea. We watch a great movie, and then we get these thoughts of, I want to start a business. I want to ask that girl out. I want to make a YouTube channel, and I want to share my thoughts. But then it's the thinking that really destroys it. Those thoughts, those creative thoughts that want to bring the best version of ourselves to us, where we start thinking, what if my business doesn't work? What if that girl I ask out rejects me and I never find a true love? Or I start a YouTube video and everyone makes fun of me, or I don't get any views. You know, it's ourselves that are really doing the self-harm to us, mentally and emotionally, and hopefully not physically, but it can lead to that. And I think it's when we understand the difference between our thoughts and when we're thinking is when we truly find that inner peace, that those thinking moments that we have are just feelings, and we just see them for what they are. Nothing that can physically do any harm to us emotionally, but they're just feelings that we have, and it's okay to have feelings. I'm not saying deny them, but detach yourself. That's something I've been learning since throughout this self-improvement journey, and I'm still learning, is like learning to detach yourself, not only from people but from your own thoughts and your feelings, because the moment that you realize and you see your feelings for what they are, they're nothing that you can't overcome. They're not these big scary things that put these doubts in your head. So that's pretty much the difference between thoughts and thinking. And then, like I said, but I think not only not thinking in a negative way, but not thinking too positive. And I don't mean that in a wrong way. Because I used to think I gotta think positive no matter what happens to me. But thinking positive where no matter what happens, I'm gonna feel happy. But that's just like a setup for disappointment, because life doesn't happen at us, it happens for us. But sometimes when it happens for us, they're not in ways that we expect. And it can leave us feeling discouraged or down. And if we're having the mindset that, oh, I'm thinking positive, I'm supposed to be happy, but you don't feel happy, and then you start thinking, maybe I have a problem with myself, I have a problem with with my brain. Like, I'm supposed to be happy, I'm choosing to be happy, but in reality, like, we can't really be happy all the time, and that's okay. But what we can do is detach ourselves, like I said, from those thoughts. And it's all from a book that I learned. I mean, not thoughts, from that way of thinking, and just learning to let thoughts pass, and letting good thoughts, build us up. So those are just my ideas or my lessons I've learned the last couple of weeks. My dad just got back from work. I want him in a video. He might be in a video soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will probably put the title of the book in the description if anyone that does watch this. And if you did stay this far, it's a little longer than the last video. I just think it's just something that I've learned that I've really especially appreciated today with everything going on with my car. Like, once you detach yourself and appreciate those thoughts that you do have, instead of going down a spiral of thinking and rationalizing with yourself, then I think slowly we learn to accept who we are, but then also find that inner peace with whatever happens. And I'm gonna feel those feelings, but I'm not gonna stay there. I'm gonna detach myself. And I feel like detachment also brings a lot of attraction, because if you're not solely focused on achieving one thing, naturally the thing that you would truly desire, because your thoughts, I believe, are intuition built inside you of what your soul really wants and needs, will come to you naturally in its own due time. So that's today's thoughts. I feel like I rambled a little bit, but that's all I just wanted to share. If you stayed this far in the video, and if you liked the last video, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you staying for this one. Like I said, I just want to keep uploading these whenever I have, not an epiphany, but something that I feel has been beneficial for me that I want to share with other people and whoever does come across this video. So I appreciate you staying for this part, yeah, hope you have a great day.